So, you've always wanted to build your own app, but you have no idea where to even start, right? Well, you're in the perfect place. We're about to go on a little quest together to pull back the curtain on programming and get you building your very first application.
I mean, think about it. Every single time you tap, swipe, or type on your phone, you're interacting with code. It can feel like some kind of magic, but I promise you, it's not. We're about to show you exactly how the trick is done. Okay, let's start with a really simple idea. At its core, programming isn't some super secret, complicated art. It's actually just about giving your computer a set of very clear, step-by-step instructions, kind of like a recipe. You give it the ingredients and the steps, and the computer does all the cooking. Simple as that.
So with that in mind, let's officially kick off our quest. Think of yourself as the hero of this story, and your mission is to learn the language of computers so you can build something awesome.
The most important thing to get is that programming is just communication. It's like telling your GPS, go straight, then turn left at the next light. The computer follows those instructions perfectly, and that special language we use to give those instructions, that's what we call code.
All right, so every hero needs a map of the world they're exploring, right? Before we can write a single line of code, we really need to understand the landscape of an app. You know, how all the different pieces actually fit together. And to get a handle on how an app is structured, let's use a little analogy. For a minute, stop thinking about lines of code, and instead I want you to picture a bustling restaurant.
So the part of the restaurant you actually see and experience, the menus, the tables, the decor, that's the front end. In an app, this is everything you see and touch, all the buttons, the colors, the text on the screen. But the real magic, that happens in the kitchen. That's the back end. That's where all the data is stored, where requests get processed. It's all the heavy lifting that happens completely behind the scenes.
Now, this whole relationship between the front end and the back end is built on a model called client-server. And it's really simple. Your phone is the client. It's what asks for things. And the server is just a powerful computer sitting somewhere that has all the information and does all the work. Let's make it even clearer with a pizza delivery. So first, you, the client, call up and order a pizza. That's your request for data. Next, the pizza place, the server, gets your order and processes it in the kitchen. And finally, the delivery arrives. The server sends that data, your pizza, right back to you. All right, now that we've got our map of the digital world, it's time to gather our tools. I mean, no adventurer just sets out empty-handed, and a developer is no different. We got to set up our software before we can build anything. We're going to need 3 essential things. First, the Flutter SDK, which is like our main toolbox. Second, a code editor, which is basically the special notebook where we'll write all our instructions. And third, an emulator, which is just a virtual phone on our computer so we can test our app as we build it. Let's look a little closer at that toolbox, Flutter. It's a software development kit, or SDK, made by Google. And its superpower is that it lets you write your code just once to create an amazing app that runs beautifully on both iPhones and Android phones. It's a huge time saver. Okay, deep breath. The theory part is done. The tools are all ready. This is the moment we've been working towards. This is the climax of our quest. It's time to create and actually see your very first working app.
But hold on, before we launch, just like any good mission control, we need to run one last systems check to make sure everything is installed correctly and we're ready for takeoff.
And for that, we have an amazing little helper. By typing Flutter Doctor into your terminal, you basically call a digital medic that runs a full diagnostic on your setup. And the best part is, if it finds any problems, it doesn't just say something's wrong. It tells you exactly how to fix it.
So once the doctor gives you a clean bill of health, it's just 2 simple steps. First, you run this command, flutter create my_first_app. This tells Flutter to automatically build the entire folder structure and all the starter files you need for your new project. All done for you.
And then, the final command, flutter run. This tells Flutter to take all that code, compile it, and launch the application on your emulator or your phone. This is the moment of truth.
And success! Seeing this on your screen is a massive milestone. Hello World is the traditional first step for every single programmer. It's a rite of passage, your first big win, and it's proof that you have the power to create something out of nothing. You should definitely celebrate this moment.
Now, this first victory is just the beginning of a much longer and honestly even more exciting journey. As you continue on your quest, there are just a few key things to remember to make the road ahead a little bit smoother.
First, seriously, Google is your best friend. Every developer uses it constantly. You're not expected to know everything. Second, consistency is so important. Coding for a little bit every day is way more effective than one long marathon session. Also, really focus on understanding why the code works, not just memorizing it. And maybe most importantly, find a community. You are not alone in this.
I really want you to leave with this thought. Remember that every expert you admire was once exactly where you are right now. You're going to get confused, you're going to get stuck, and that's not just normal, it's part of the process. Every bug you fix is a lesson learned, and it makes you a stronger developer.
So your quest has officially begun. You've taken the most difficult step, and now you have the fundamental knowledge and the tools to start creating. The only question left is, what will you build first?